We have breaking news, and it is nothing short of a political earthquake. Donald Trump's Justice Department has engineered the indictment of his archenemy, former FBI Director James Comey. Think about this. The man who stood up to Trump, the man who refused to bend the knee, now facing criminal charges, false statements, obstruction of justice, all rubber-stamped tonight by a Virginia grand jury. Thank you for watching the Pushback Network. Please like, subscribe, and share this story. That is the only way we can continue to bring you these stories that corporate media glosses over. Now back to this breaking news of Comey's indictment. We have to remember the backdrop to this indictment. Just last week, Trump's DOJ raided the home of his own former national security advisor John Bolton, another critic, another enemy on Trump's personal hit list. This is not law enforcement. This is vengeance. Career prosecutors in Virginia said the case against Comey was thin. They doubted there was even probable cause. They put it in writing. They recommended against moving forward. And what happened? Trump pushed the same career prosecutor. Career prosecutor was Eric Siebert, that Trump himself appointed just months ago, replaced this very competent, accomplished U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia with his own incompetent former personal lawyer, Lindsey Halligan, who was Trump's former personal lawyer. And magically, just days before the statute of limitation runs out this September, a grand jury indictment appears. This is almost too incredible to believe is happening in America. We now have the law of the jungle, the law of an authoritarian. Lest we forgot, Trump has already engineered an IRS audit against Comey during his first term. A type of IRS audit that has one chance in a million to happen to any citizen. How long can this lawlessness go on? Let's be clear. A grand jury only hears one side, the prosecutor's side. The defense doesn't get in the room. As the saying goes, a grand jury could indict a ham sandwich. Tonight, it indicted the former FBI director on charges many experts already call specious. And at the center of this storm, Trump himself demanding by name that Comey be prosecuted, leaning on his attorney general, purging offices until he got the outcome he wanted. This is a political hit job, pure and simple, unprecedented in modern American history. Pam Bondi, Trump's attorney general, tried to dress it up with a statement. No one is above the law, but the reality is plain. This was political interference from the start. And here's the danger. Today it's Comey. Yesterday it was Bolton. Tomorrow it could be anyone who dares to stand in Trump's way. The message is clear. Cross Donald Trump, and the full machinery of American law enforcement will be weaponized against you. This is not justice. This is not democracy. This is raw power, exercised without shame. James Comey now faces criminal trial, and America faces a test even bigger. Will the courts stop this abuse, or will Trump prove he can jail his enemies at will? That's the breaking story tonight. James Comey indicted democracy on trial. Perhaps we should have taken him seriously in 2024. When Donald Trump told us that he will be a dictator from day one, he certainly wasn't lying. That is probably the only time that Trump has been truthful. Before you go, I would like to ask for a big favor. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's build this community and stand firm. And Pushback. Let's save our democracy. Pushback Network is a new and independent media that was forced into this space because of corporate and legacy media not doing their jobs. We are fighting with one hand tied behind our backs. So the only way we can build this community is with your help and support to continue to grow, so that we can continue to bring you these stories that corporate media are too weak to report on. Please share this story, like, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. This would help us with the algorithm so that more people can hear our voice, because we are being suppressed. Don't be intimidated. Raise your voices against authoritarianism. Stand firm, and let the pushback begin now. Otherwise, we will lose our democracy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.